DeKalb sitting in hybrid training gym, FitWorkz in DeKalb, Illinois. We don't normally do this on the weekend, but we missed Friday, so here we are. Slow time in the club, so it's a little quieter. You're not going to see as many people training in the background. Got some feedback in the last week about some of the videos we posted. Had some comments, had a nice discussion by Facebook message with a couple different people. The question, or revolving question we keep getting, is why are we saying you don't need to count things? Why would we say anything negative about macros? Again, if you're a competitor, physique athlete, you're doing macros to get on stage for one day, that's fine, that's one thing. But if you're looking to lose weight, lose pounds and inches, keep it off the rest of your life, focusing on numbers won't work. What do I mean by that? Think of anything in life. Maybe it's when you went away to school and you were never allowed to try alcohol. That first weekend at school, what'd you do? You got stupid drunk. Think about all the times you've been told, don't do this, don't do that, don't touch this, it's hot. What's like the first thing human instinct does? You touch the hot pot. This stinks. What normally do people do? They take a big whiff. The more we tell ourselves we can't have something, the more we impose a limit, the more we build a box, put some walls up, put a ceiling on, the more we want to try and get out of that box. By limiting yourself and constantly focusing on what you can't have, that becomes what you think about all the time. More of what you can't have. Eat by color, for the last 12, 13, 14 years, what we've been doing with people is saying, look, let's talk about what your goals are. Let's talk about your lifestyle. Let's talk about why that's important to you. And then let's chat food, but let's talk about food in a way, not so much about what you don't like, not so much about can't have this, can't have that. You know, back in the 90s it was you can't have any fat, and we had entire aisles of green boxes in the grocery store of SnackWells, fat-free junk. Instead of the can't have, let's talk about the food you like and what you can have and suggest having more of. And that gets us out of that box, gets those walls to go away, the ceiling to come down, removes the limits, and starts opening it up to I can, and it starts to eliminate that constant fixation on can't, which means you want to go and have. And that's, you know, looking at eliminating those walls and those barriers, focusing on the cans. It's not to say that we don't talk about things. Look, you can't, in Eat by Color, I say, and I mentioned this in our videos last week, you really want to have it. But you can't do that all the time. You know, I joke all the time when we do talks. So the pizza delivery truck's at our house like once a week. It's once a week, not every day of the week. You might have the occasional beer, but you can't have a six-pack every day. You can only have the occasional beers. It's not don't ever have beer again. It's not don't ever have wine again. It's not don't ever have cake, cookies, ice cream, Pop-Tarts, pizza, tacos, burritos. It's just you can't have it all the time. And what we see happening is when people get really good at focusing more on the cans, we teach them that with Eat by Color, the foods they already like that are going to promote reaching their goals and maintaining their goals. When they start focusing more on that, one, they don't crave the things that really they shouldn't have all the time, and two, they get comfortable with the idea that it's okay to go have pizza. You know, tonight I'm going to go out and I'm going to have sushi, and I'm probably going to overconsume sushi, and I'm probably going to have one or two Sapporos, and it's all right, and I'm not going to feel guilty because I had a glass of beer. I'm not going to feel guilty tomorrow because I didn't limit myself to so many macros with the rice. You know, I'm not going to sit down and only eat sashimi. I'm actually going to have rolls, and it's okay. So again, long-term success, what we've seen, what I've seen personally, is it's more about removing those boundaries, getting out of that box, looking at more what can I have, focusing on those, you know, having what you want that's going to help you promote your goal or reach your goal, instead of a constant fixation on I can't, or a constant fixation on I'm only allowed this many calories, I'm only allowed this many points, I'm only allowed this many carbs, I'm only allowed this much fat, because that fixation leads to going way overboard. Ray DeKalb, author of the book Eat by Color and the brand new book Get Fit and Live Healthy. Kill it.